Let's talk about the one thing that runs our entire modern world: data. It's the fuel for everything, from what we watch to how our economy works. But as we're about to find out, not all data is created equal, not even close. I mean, it's pretty much a given these days, right? Data is the engine behind our most amazing technologies. AI, machine learning, the whole blockchain universe, it all starts with data. That's the baseline we can all agree on. But here's where things get really interesting. Think about it. Is a number in a sales report the same kind of thing as the feeling in a customer's email? The answer is a hard no. And that simple question gets right to the heart of one of the biggest challenges AI is facing today. To really get a grip on this challenge, we need to explore two totally different worlds of data. On one side, you have the world of pure precision, and on the other, you have the world of human nuance. Let's break that down. This slide just nails it. You've got structured data, it's clean, it's consistent, it's basically ready to go for any machine. And then you have unstructured data, which is messy, deeply human, and just packed with rich context. So let's start with structured data. This is the stuff that loves to play by the rules. It lives in nice, neat rows and columns in a spreadsheet or a database. It's predictable, it's reliable, and it gives machines that consistency they crave. We're talking numbers, dates, categories, anything that fits neatly into a box. And then there's the other side of the coin: unstructured data. This is the beautiful, chaotic mess of real life. It's the words in our emails, the pictures we share online, the videos we watch. It's human behavior itself. And it is loaded with intent, with emotion, with all this nuance that a spreadsheet could never, ever hope to capture. Okay, so we have these two completely separate worlds. But the problem isn't just that they're different. The problem is that there is a massive, gaping chasm between them. And this divide is seriously holding back what our technology can actually do. This visual shows you the whole problem in a nutshell. Over on one side, you've got systems that are masters of precision. And way over on the other side, you've got the entire universe of human nuance. Right now, most AI systems are forced to live on just one side of that gap, completely blind to what's happening on the other. So what happens because of this gap? Well, you get AI models with these huge, dangerous blind spots. You get systems built on brittle logic that works fine in a lab, but completely falls apart out in the real world. And at the end of the day, it's a total failure to understand human intent, which makes the whole system inaccurate and, frankly, untrustworthy. So if the problem is a giant divide, what's the solution? You guessed it, we have to build a bridge. The goal isn't to pick a winner or say one type of data is better. The goal is to connect them, to let information and understanding flow back and forth between both of these worlds. And this quote right here, this is the big mental shift we all need to make. It's not about precision or nuance. It's about getting to precision by understanding nuance. The real challenge isn't choosing a side. It's about bridging them both. And look, this isn't just some abstract idea. The real practical goal here is to build technology that can take all of that diverse, messy human data and translate it into a language that machines can actually use and that we, as humans, can actually trust. So how do you actually build this bridge? Well, it really comes down to three key steps. First, you have to just ingest everything, all of it, the clean data and the messy data. Then, and this is kind of the magic part, you process all that unstructured, messy stuff to pull out the meaning and give it some structure. And finally, you create one single unified pipeline that feeds all of this richer, more complete data straight to your AI. Okay, so why should you care about any of this? Because the future of technology, I mean the really smart stuff, isn't just going to speak the language of machines. It's going to have to be fluent in the language of humans, too. And when you get this right, the impact is, well, it's huge. Just look at this. Your model accuracy, it shoots way, way up. Those dangerous blind spots we were talking about, they basically disappear. The overall intelligence of your automation just skyrockets, all because you're finally letting the machine see the full picture. Here is another absolute gem of an insight. It all comes down to better inputs. When you feed an AI a rich diet of nuanced and structured data, you unlock truly smart automation that can adapt and understand. You're replacing fragile rule-based systems with something that's actually intelligent. Which brings us to the big takeaway here. This was never a competition.
The ultimate goal, the end game, is a synthesis. This powerful combination where we get the incredible speed and precision of a machine, but it's guided and informed by a real understanding of human nuance.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on. For decades, we've been the ones trying to learn how to speak the language of computers. But what happens to our world, to our work, to our lives when our machines can finally truly understand us? That's something to think about.